When you seen him block the nigga in Africa, did that add some sauce on it?
No.
Because
the joint came out.
Because I respect him living his dream. I respect him living his dream.
Same here.
You know what I mean? I seen J. Cole, like I met him in person. This motherfucker's like up here.
Yeah, Cole's the homie.
Shit.
Yeah, Cole's the homie.
I didn't know he was that tall.
Yeah, he's tall.
But you know, some of the bars, son. I mean,
you didn't like put it in battle rap perspective.
On a battle rap level,
nah, you can't do that.
Why you gotta enjoy that?
You gotta enjoy
He got technical. What did you like? The Mario bar?
No. I love the Mario bar.
Me too.
Yo. You don't. Hold on.
And I will defend the Mario bar.
I don't remember that. I don't know if I heard
said something about like,
I put an M on your head like Luigi, brother. I'm with it.
I like it.
I'm with it. Yo, this is a perfect time. Hold on. Because I'm not even asking Cat, because we in the same category. My nigga, you saying that in the battle?
I'm not saying that.
Why you not saying it in the battle?
Because I'm surgical. But it's
Wait. That's like a build-up line, right?
Yeah.
That's like a before you
But industry niggas, that's a haymaker.
Wait a second.
But industry niggas.
First of all,
industry niggas.
That's a haymaker.
So let me ask you this.
It's a lower standard. Yes.
Okay, that's where I was going. If there is no standard
Yes, it's a
as
way
far
lower
as
standard for lyricism with music. You have no freedom.
Okay.
Don't go for that.
No, hold on. I want to ask guys, right?
Wait.
But you too.
Okay,
you too.
Talk to me.
You fall in this category, right? So battle rap got these rules that we make up because it's hyper focused on all the lyrics and there's only so much shit you can hear, right? So you gotta add the poetry into your lyrics and switch shit and say shit a different way. Like me and her be talking about all the time how you can capture people with the reference. Like everybody says Martin, everybody says Fresh Prince, everybody says Deli. If you bring up the one thing about that reference that ain't nobody mentioned yet, that's where you win, right? But my question to you is, and you too, is like, but you know this more because you be at every battle, right?
Right.
Like, you can't say a defeat bar in battle. Like, you can't say you see defeat like Sanders. You can't say you see defeat like
certain shit that's just like,
you can't say it, right?
Yeah.
Right? But for you to get on a record and be like I make rappers see defeat like I wasn't defeated, I had my shoes on, right?
Right.
If you come up with a bar like that, and you like, nah, son, like niggas gonna cook me for saying this, or you just say what's ever natural sonically.
Now I'm going all the way there. I'm gonna say something that's gonna be respected in my world and the battle world and the this. Like I'm going all the way there. You know what I mean?
That's why you
I'm going all the way there. I'm going all the way there. Like, check this out.
That Mario bar.
Check this out.
Was not bad.
What's up? Where you going? Check this out.
I'm listening.
I fucked with it. I was driving, and it was the first track off the album, right? First of all, he had.
Historic Lambeau Field fittingly butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is running as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, because it's because the man is waiting for that end of the floor. Right. Because of
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor. And not much much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
It's not a norm. It's not the norm. It's not the norm.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's not the norm. So when Cole hit it, right?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open. I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
But you know why? Because they only give a fuck about a touchdown. That's it.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. Well, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. After the touchdown, it's Zerline. And able to get this out to the 25. This time with Love. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown in the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start on both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Lions' 37-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The give to Taylor. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Open man completes it to Judy. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's third and 10. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling the receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling lead to no yards gained.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense to make sure that happens, because that's the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Damn. Let me say, I can't watch this shit. Play at the same time. I ain't even paying attention to my eyes playing.
They look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. Packer pressure and down he goes. Justin Madubuike able to
He said, I will put goods in the top 10 anything.
loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. To throw now. Here's Love.
Touchdown. Whoa, why you can't get this ball off, bro? That's touchdown.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He lets it fly for Lockett. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Cannon on the return. The Packers take over first.
Alright, let me pay attention to this damn game. I had a touchdown. I don't know how he missed that motherfucking touchdown.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Taylor. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That supposed to be you supposed to hop right in front of that, pick that.
One of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left.
Get out of here, man. That's supposed to be a sack, a fumble. What they call that other shit they call intentional grounding. Throw out a sack.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Lions will take over. Well, you feel the
Good defense. I did great by not diving. They probably would have dove. He'd have threw that shit and they would have called pass. I mean, roughing the pass. So.
Be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. Flushed out right. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Love looking to throw it. And the ball comes out.
Oh my goodness, Madden is just hooking him up this game. They is hooking him up. I had a pick. They just didn't let me throw my hands up. They gave him a face mask. And now a fumble. Yeah, man don't want me to win this game.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smart. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Then I had the touchdown throw that for some reason I just couldn't. He couldn't throw it. Yeah, this one of them games. We're gonna have to battle through the Madden fluke to even have a chance at winning this one.
The turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Come on, you can't keep your feet in bounds.
However, we do have a flag down.
Oh shit. Yo, that play never happened. About to say how I was glad you were able to pick it over. Cause that never happened.
Here's Love. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one
I
away.
could have attempted that throw, but I didn't like that.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make him really earn it.
On third down, Love. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On first and 10, Love. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down.
Oh, man. Man won't let me catch a break, huh? No matter what.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Going back to Love. And the pressure gets to him again. Khalil Mack in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Hey, he just bulldozed him over. Look at that shit. Yeah, man, they finna let me win this. They're not even gonna let me get time to make no type of decisions or reads. I'm smiling.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's
What a throw. What a catch. I wouldn't want you to put that throw out there even farther, but whatever. And Van Der Esch ain't that fast. He shouldn't even got nowhere near that.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive.
Come on, man. They're going to let this happen the whole game, I bet. Why my running back didn't even pick him up that was there?
And
to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
11. And it's third down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the
Got him blocked in at all.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try.
A 29-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
Let's
So
get
they
3
do get the
points
3
and try to break
points
some of this
before they hit halftime.
momentum.
Something to build on, maybe.
yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they do. And this is going to be
get that. Let's go, Marlon. That's why I picked your ass up. First round like that.
Take it to the locker room. They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down, Love to pass.
Terrible pass. I thought he was going to lead him farther upfield. I had all the underneath. That was on me.
When he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man.
I messed that up. I tried to force that pass. I thought he was going to be able to get it up over, and I thought he was going to break it out up. When I wanted to throw it up, they don't want to throw it up.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some.
He got his man complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing. Love.
What? Ah, I pressed the wrong button. Oh.
Williams picks it off.
Ah, I pressed the wrong button. That's, I was like, wow, why the ball going left? Oh, that was on me. Damn.
Wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And that play will go
Holcomb been playing like a beast this year.
Field at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Taylor. And for a 2nd straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do.
Man, why I can't, he couldn't turn that shit off.
Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
6-yard pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
I couldn't. I wish they would let you bring the icons down like the other one and run. I just couldn't take off.
They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Who's you talking to, Ruby? Who's you talking to? Oh, she's still woke.
What
the hell? That was a terrible running pop throw. Look, where you throwing to, bro? Where you throwing to?
At the 42-yard line.
Please tell me.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
7.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. A good decision in the end to pull and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's let me click on and pick that.
Get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Oh, he faked it with a jump. Now he's got some room. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Well, the field goal attempt is well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Escaping the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Packers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And they will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jonathan Taylor, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns to 21. Now for the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Love from the gun. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
I should have went on first train of thought.
It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Love. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
That was open like 3 times. They just won't let me throw it the other 2 times.
Devin Duvernay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
My shit must be lagging somewhere. What the fuck was that just now?
And how about the phases
that's an actual problem with that.
and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
This time he'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Packers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They look to throw now on 1st down. And this will be caught by Mooney. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection.
Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Bring it! And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
Keep playing around. Keep playing.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7.
24. Lions 17.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 64 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And they'll run the end around here with Judy. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. surprised with a lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Love now. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. They'll run with Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Third and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They will run it with Swift here. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And incomplete on the deep ball. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal,
what a game. He played around and gave me a chance.
Or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field
If he
goals,
loses
the
on
next
him,
team to score wins.
motherfucker like me, you put away. I'm gonna just keep playing. When I lose, I'm just playing.
The defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Second and 7.
Last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. First throw in overtime for Love. He finds an opening past the 40. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant.
There you go, Bryant.
Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
And how about that? So many times the big play is what does it in overtime. They got one there, move the ball past midfield, and now you know they're on the move, looking to score the game-winning touchdown because a field goal won't finish the game.
On first down, Swift. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Out to the right, he gets
Good throw. You led them all the way out there where I wanted you to.
First down as the tackle's made at the Packers 19. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all time. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Swift. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards.
Oh, come on.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Now a carry for Swift. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 25-yard line.
2nd and 16. Play action this time with Love.
Let's go. Get his ass out of here. Want to play around. Get his ass out of here. Keep playing.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Lions, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.